Hello, hello. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. Welcome back to KSP. We're gonna be continuing where we left off. Where Jeb is kind of Jeb is kind of stuck in the moon's orbit because they ran out of fuel. But Jeb and Seifert are kind of stuck in the moon's orbit because they ran out of fuel. They have enough, like, they're on the moon. They have enough. They are orbiting the moon. There they are. They're orbiting they are in orbit of the moon, but they don't have enough. They just don't have enough fuel to. They just don't have enough fuel to get back to Kerbin. So a rescue craft is currently en route. A rescue craft is en route to the moon. The craft is gonna rendezvous with them, and then they're gonna get transferred over. But yeah, that is the plan currently. And meanwhile, the Minma station is still currently on. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. The Minma station is still currently en route to the moon. Is still currently en route to Minmus. It still takes. Yeah, they take a while. What do you guys want? Orbit around the moon, I guess. Fly by the moon. Land on the moon. Land on the moon. Screw you guys. Alright, we have Kerfrid, who is currently in who I wonder if we nah, we don't have space. Actually, no, we don't have space to rescue we don't have space on the rescue craft. Right? Hold on, let me check. My rescue craft. How big was my rescue? Hold on. How big was my rescue craft? What was like the capacity of my rescue craft again? Yeah, it was only 2 people. There's not enough. So yeah, there's not enough. There's not enough room. There's not enough room to also rescue Kerfrid. Well, sucks to be her. Alright, what else? We can knock this one out real quick. These guys just want to orbit around Kerbin. That's simple enough. Polar orbit of Kerbin. Honestly, we could. Let me check our R&D. Like, we have some, like, we have some. So let me see. Do we have some like science stuff, like actual science? I can't find the words. The words are not coming out right now. Oh, my brain is not working right now. Like, do we have like science equipment for, like, do we have like science like orbital scanning equipment? We have these relay and wait. Do we have like orbital scanning equipment? Because I know that is in the game. That is in the game. That is in the vanilla game. That you don't even need a mod for that. Like, that's just in the base game. Like, that's not even a mod. That's just in the base. Loading dry dock. There's like, do we have those like orbital scanning equipment? I don't even know, because I know that is something that's in the game, but I'm not sure where. I was like, advanced unmanned tech. That's remote guidance unit, but that's not what I really want. I'm looking at. What I'm looking for. Advanced science tech. Scanning tech. Is this what I'm guessing? I think this is what I'm looking at. I'm thinking of, but we don't have that. So yeah. We should maybe plan like a moon, like unmanned moon surface mission or something. That'll probably be good at. That'd probably be good. All right. So what do we got? I did put an antenna on the rescue craft, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Scientific from space around the moon. Let me just verify that I did put something on the rescue craft. I did put an antenna on the rescue craft, right? Yes, I did. Good. How long? 3 hours until 3.5 hours until it reaches the moon. Its maneuver around the moon. It should have enough. Yeah, that should have enough fuel to. It should have enough fuel. I'm pretty sure. I think. I think it has I think it has enough fuel. I hope we don't need another rescue mission to rescue the rescue mission. That would be embarrassing. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. It's kind of, however, so fun. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. Welcome, Space King. How's it going? This craft does not have a... Yeah, we don't have an antenna. I did not put an antenna on this thing. I really should have. I'm pretty sure they have enough a Delta VE to God damn it. The lighting is just buggy sometimes. It's just kind of buggy sometimes. Okay, let me just verify that I do in fact have enough Delta V. So this requires it's a 400 meter per second burn. Like to get into a moon orbit. Let me just verify. I don't like that that insertion. Not really a big fan of that insertion. That insertion is gonna be rough. This might be an issue. This actually might be a problem. Oh, this might be a problem, actually. Oh, this might be yeah, I think this could be a problem. This might be a problem. I might not have brought enough fuel on this thing. I probably should have put more fuel into this thing. Because, yeah. I kind of... Huh. Well, anyways, we'll figure that out later, I guess. Let's just do this real quick. Let's just put the satellite into polar orbit. And, how much money are we getting paid for? How much are we getting paid for this? Not that much. These guys want to go around the moon. That'll probably be simple enough. How much time do I have on that? 4 hours. Yeah, sure. All right, let's go assemble these missions. So let's go grab our satellite. Because this one needs a Science Junior, right? Probe needs a Science Junior, and it needs to be in polar orbit. But that's basically it. Can we get a different antenna? I don't think it really matters for being that close. Actually, I can modify this design real quick. Aerodynamic. We can grab the fairings. Where are the fairings? Is that on the payload? It's on the payload. There we go. Easy enough. Yep, alright, let's just launch it. This is gonna be Sat-4. Let's go. Let's launch her. Actually, wait. We want to wait until a good launch window. Actually, what we want to do is wait until we get a good launch window. Are we in a good launch window? No, not right now. Soon, probably in like an hour. Will be a good launch window for this. All right. So, in the meantime, then I will. I'll still launch those. I'll just go launch those tourists. Let's go yeet those tourists. We can probably use a modified Merbitter. Yeah, I can probably just use a modified Merbiter. Let's see. Honestly, we could probably just slap a probe. We could probably just reuse this right now and just slap a probe core. And slap a probe core on board. Yeah. Because what else do we have? We have this hitchhiker storage container. It can carry 4 units, well, it's pretty big. Yeah, we're just gonna like, I'm just gonna slap a probe core on this thing, and that'll be good. And that's just gonna be called good enough. That's gonna be called good enough. That's just called good enough. Yeah, this should work. Actually, make sure we put an antenna. Let's make sure we put an antenna on. Oh, we need solar panels, right? Because I removed the solar panels. We need more solar panels. And I need an antenna. Yep, and that's called good enough. And that's just gonna be called good enough. That'll do. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Should I? Yeah, it's gonna be good, I think. Let's get the crew on board. I mean, and by crew, I mean these chuckle nuts. Yeah. I think that's gonna be good. Does it have electric? How much electric charge does this thing have? Because I don't think it has much electric charge. I think it only has okay, here. It only has 60 electric charge. That should be enough. Yep, that's called good enough. Let's go. You guys want to go to you guys want to go to the moon? Well, here you go. Oh, it's so wobbly. Oh, it's so wobbly. And there they go. Oh god, it's so wobbly. Why is it? Oh, it's so wobbly. Oh, let's look at that sunrise. You guys get to enjoy a nice sunrise. Yeah, don't worry about the explosions going outside. Everything is fine. Probably should have like put an engineering thing on this thing. It's fine. You're trying to find a way to get to the moon? You mean like do you just mean orbit the moon or landing on the moon? Because I mean we've been here right now. We've been to the moon several times, but so far we've only actually landed once, and it's kind of not going and it's kind of not and it kind of not went did not go super well. I mean they're alive. But they need rescue right now. Landing on PlayStation. Yeah, I can landing on the moon is just very hard. It's just actually a really hard thing to do in general. Landing on the moon is just a really hard thing to do in general, so, yeah. So anyways, what's going on right now is I had a moon landing that successfully landed on the moon, but now they don't have enough fuel to get back to Kerbin. So I have sent up a rescue ship to go pick them up, which hopefully has enough fuel. Otherwise, I might need. But after doing the calculations, I might possibly need a second rescue. A rescue to rescue the rescue. I might need a rescue craft to rescue the rescue craft, which is really not ideal. Maybe I could have at least launched them into Kerbin orbit. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just at least launched them into Kerbin's so that they're orbiting Kerbin, and then that might have been a bit easier to. That might have been a bit easier. Anyways, this is a tourist craft. There are 3 tourists on board this. There are 3 tourists on board this this craft, and they're just going to orbit. And I'm sending them to orbit the moon. So yeah. They want to orbit the moon, so I'm sending them to orbit the moon. Also, the craft is completely unmanned. There's the 3 tourists on board, and it's controlled by a probe core, and that's I just use an existing design and just like good enough. What do you want? That's good enough. That's what we call good enough. Okay, stage. Yep, that's good. All right, we staged, and now the rocket stage is gonna fall down. It should fall down into the launch stage should fall all into and burn up in the atmosphere. Anyways, the moon, right? Where is the moon? There's the moon. So moon insertion maneuver should be coming up soon, pretty soon. That's too much. That's way too much. Where's the moon? Is over there. They just wanna like orbit the moon. Doesn't matter the orbit. Exact orbit doesn't really matter. They just want to orbit it. So we're just gonna do the bare minimum, honestly. Just gonna try to do the bare minimum. Yeah, that'll do. That's too late. Oh well, that's too late. Oh, and we passed the maneuver. Oh, that was too late. Yep, that'll do. All right, you know what? That'll do. It'll do. All right, moon in sight. Visual. There's the moon. Ideally, what we need to reach the moon, what you want to do is basically start burning. Just start burning prograde as soon as you see the moon coming up on the horizon. I remember that was like the rule of thumb for just getting to the moon without. For just getting to the moon without needing to rely on maneuver nodes, but it's fine. Anyways, my lights just flickered a tiny bit. I'm sure it's fine. It's just a little bit of rain outside. Just a little bit of rain, a little bit of thunder. I'm sure it'll be fine. Man, what I wouldn't give to be one of these guys going to the moon IRL. Man. They good? Yeah, that's good. Good enough. That's good enough. That's just called good enough. They're gonna be very high above the moon, but it's gonna be fine. Because all they wanted was to simply go orbit the moon, and you know what? They're gonna get an orbit of the moon. What do you want? you never specified what kind of orbit around the moon. They're getting the bare. They're basically just gonna get the bare minimum. Yep, and that'll be good. Let's go. I'm gonna mark that in my alarm clock. That is in 1 day and 5 hours. Basically, that's basically in 2 days. So have fun on the way to the moon. All right, I think in the meantime, let's go see this. Let's go watch this burn up, just to make sure it actually does burn up. This is burning up, right? Yeah. It will absolutely burn up in the atmosphere. I'm just gonna watch it until it basically goes on a collision and with the surface. All right. Oh, I can't. Right, I can't then switch away from it because physics. And now it's burning. We have the original Merbiter debris. It's coming back down. I need to actually watch this Merbiter debris so I can actually get rid of it. So it will actually burn up. Because it's in orbit. It's because it's dipping into the atmosphere. It is dipping into the atmosphere, but it's just I haven't been watching it, so it's like physics doesn't apply when you don't watch something. Yeah, don't you know? Just like in real life, physics does not apply if you don't watch something, physics does not apply. So I think the plan, I really need to conserve fuel with the, I really need to conserve fuel, with the orbiter, with the thing. With the rescue craft. Okay, you know what? I actually have an idea. I have an idea what we can do with the rescue craft to help conserve fuel. I'm gonna I'm gonna park the lander in a higher orbit, and then that should help conserve fuel, like since it'll have to like burn less to get into, you know, to match the orbit. Can this thing hurry up and burn? I'm tired I'm already tired of watching this thing. I know you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. But is it gonna burn before it crashes? I don't think it might not burn, and It might actually like get through the re-entry and just crash, honestly. What? The engine is overheating. What? I can't imagine why. Yeah, it's actually gonna survive the re-entry. Yeah, it's actually surviving the re-entry and it's just gonna crash. This thing is actually surviving the re-entry and it's just gonna crash instead of burnout. I'm actually kind of impressed. Who needs a heat shield anyways? Apparently just who needs a heat shield when you can just, you know... Wait, yeah, this thing is actually just... It's actually just gliding down. Wait, is it actually just... It's climbing again. It's going back up. This thing is... It's going back up. Why is this thing going back up? I did not actually... I was not expecting this to actually, like, fly so well. Okay, now it's going down. Who needs a heat shield anyways? Apparently you can just survive. Alright, there we go. It survived. The engine actually survived. The engine actually survived. What the hell? The engine, the engine of that thing actually survived. I can't believe it. All right, I think in order to save fuel, I'm gonna have to put the lander in a higher orbit. What I originally wanted to do is basically just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like put this thing in a higher orbit. How much? Okay, we have 122 meters per second of delta V. So I'm gonna spend like 60 meters per second. It's how, yeah, okay, 132 meters, 132 kilometers. That's gonna be good. Yeah, the plan is I'm gonna just put this thing into a higher of an orbit as possible, and then that should work as I possibly can, and that should work, I think. So just gonna, I originally wanted basically, I originally wanted to put this thing into I originally wanted to put this actually into like just basically after rescuing them out, I kind of just want to scuttle the lander and just like, you know, just deorbit the lander like as after, like just deorbit it as like after we rescue the crew. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that now. We're gonna have to change, it's gonna be a change of plans. Yeah, change of plans. Can't really do that. Let's just fast forward to the, oh gee, ooh, zoom. Oh, is that our landing site? I think that's our landing site. This is only a 1 second burn. That just indicates how little fuel we have. All right, and then we're gonna use basically, we're just gonna use the last of our fuel at our periapsis. We're gonna use the last of our fuel at the periapsis, and that'll well, that should help. That should at least help conserve fuel for on the rescue craft. Honestly, I'm just gonna fast forward. There's our landing site. Well, I guess we'll just leave the lander in orbit. Then I guess we'll just leave the lander in orbit at just to indicate, just as a measure of my shame, as in just to indicate as an indicator of my failures. And we're just gonna use the last of our fuel, to burn, just to burn. Yep. Okay. Yep. There, and there we go. There goes the fuel. Now we are just complete. Now it's just completely out of fuel, and it is just at the mercy. Now we just have to await rescue. Now all they can do is await the rescue craft, which hopefully has enough. Can't believe this. Can't believe even the engine survived. It's clamping again. Are you serious? All right, let's see if we can tweak the trajectory. Let's see if we can tweak the craft's trajectory to adjust just slightly to adjust like its periapsis, because we want to aim for a periapsis of around like 160-ish. Yeah, 160 kilometers ish. So we're just gonna cancel that maneuver. Just a tiny thing. Just a tiny burn. Okay, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, my bad. I think that's more efficient. Yeah, that's gonna be more efficient. Yep, that's 160. I don't suppose we can adjust our inclination. This is a good time to adjust our inclination. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? No, it's not really saying, not really. The time, the burn, when I don't think when we do the maneuver isn't gonna have much. Maybe if we do it. I think if we do it earlier, actually, yeah, if we do it earlier, that's gonna be. It's actually gonna cost a little bit. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's gonna be fine. That'll do. Let's prepare air burn. It's gonna be a literally a half-second burn, half a second burn. Honestly, the earlier we do the burn, the better. Yep, honestly, perfect. That'll do. That'll do just fine, I think. Okay, that's perfect. That'll do. Next step is to enter orbit. We'll do like, yeah, we'll enter an orbit something like this. Yeah, we'll do an orbit like this. We'll just enter orbit like this for now, and then we'll figure stuff out from there. I think that'll do. All right, that'll do. Add that to the clock. And I realized I probably just completely missed because I completely forgot about. I realized I completely forgot about the polar orbit launch window. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? We can still launch. We passed the launch window, but I think we can still launch. We should still be fine. Let's launch the sat. Let's just launch this sat. And yeah, let's just launch it now. I think we just need we just launch straight directly north. So yeah. Just launch directly north. Actually, maybe northwest. The west is that way, actually. Yeah. That'll give me a chance to correct the northwest. Will give me a chance to correct the orbit. I realize I have not been improperly tilting to actually get into orbit. So this is this is a really inefficient burn. You're on top of the already inefficient launch window. Yeah, that was really inefficient. Oh well. Are you gonna you gonna turn or what? God, this thing has no control authority, like at all. I'm also gonna like turn a bit, like just fire directly north to like adjust inclination. This thing has plenty of delta V, so I should not have to worry. That'll do. It's not pretty, but it'll do. It's not a pretty orbit, but it'll have to do. Let's see if we can add a maneuver and try to correct the orbit. That's a really expensive burn. That's a really expensive burn, jeez. But that should correct the orbit. Yeah. Sort of. Uh... Fucking... Can you calm down? You know, let's just get into the orbit first, and then we'll fix the the inclination later. So apoapsis is 3.027. Mm. Let's begin the burn. And let's watch the apoapsis 3.027. Target is 3.027 million meters. .069. Nice. It's probably good enough. That's good enough. Close enough. Then periapsis of 2.895. All right. And then that's next maneuver set. Let's just make sure that it's a maneuver set. Set. All right, because that's really all we can do right now. Because right now all we can do really right now is wait. Let's go watch. You know what? Let's finally go watch the Merbiter debris crash. This thing has been floating around for a very long time. So finally, you're gonna watch it crash and burn into the atmosphere. Because really, this thing should have crashed and burned ages ago. It still has fuel in it. Please burn. Please burn up. I don't want this thing to go another round. God damn it, it's climbing. It's not burning hot enough. It's just not burning hot enough. So I think its orbit might decay enough for it. Oh, maybe. Are you gonna burn? You gonna burn? Please burn. Please burn. Its orbit should at least decay from this. Should at least just completely decay from, I think the orbit should at least just completely decay off. Please burn. I need you to burn. I want you to burn, please. Please burn and explode. Whoa, 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 whoa. Camera's going crazy. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, it's gonna crash. It might not burn, but it'll at least crash. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it to be destroyed. It's not gonna burn, is it? I feel like it's not gonna burn. It's just gonna crash. And it's gonna be on the night. And it's gonna be on the night side of Kerbin, so we're not even gonna get to see it. So we're not even gonna get to see it well. Yeah, it's actually cooling down, so it's not gonna burn. Why is nothing I want to burn actually burn? Yeah, it's cool. It's cooling. It's gonna survive the re-entry. We can at least watch it crash. I think it's over mountains. I think it's over the mountains. Kaboom! Hey, the stabilizer survived. You know what? I'll take the stabilizer. Let's go recover it. You know what? Let's recover it. Let's recover the stabilizer. The stabilizer is kind of expensive. Honestly, the stabilizer is kind of expensive. So you know what? Let's recover it. Yay! Alright, right now we don't really have anything to do. Right now we're just kind of waiting, honestly. So you know what? Let's just fast forward to our next maneuver. All right, so head over there. This is our sat. Our sat. It's in position for its burn. 24-second burn. Is 2.895. That's our target. All right, perfect. Next, we wanna 27-degree ascending node. Oof. It's gonna be a very expensive burn. And then that should do it, I think. Gonna be a, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of fine tuning with this. Is that gonna be, is that basically perfect? It's almost perfect. Okay, that is basically perfect. All right, that, okay, so that is that's pretty much perfect. That's all right. All right, let's set that up. 2.5 hours for that, until that burn. Next maneuver is, what's this next maneuver? Is it the moon? Is it the rescue craft? I think the next maneuver is going to be the rescue craft. Yeah, it's going to be the rescue craft. The rescue craft is actually in the moon's SOI right now. It is actually in the moon's SOI right now. What we're going to do, we're just going to transmit some science. Beep, 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 beep. Done. There, contract complete, just for the contract. Let's recover some of that, some power, some of the electric charge. Let's just fast forward. Let's just fast forward to the maneuver, and we'll figure things out from there. It's an 8-second burn. That is about like a third of our fuel that we're gonna burn. Not the most ideal, but better than nothing. All right. Assume the position. Let's assume the position. Assume the position. All right, and let's prepare for the. Let's get ready for the burn. We're gonna have to be very efficient. Our burns are gonna have to be really. We're gonna have to be really efficient with our burns, I think. Okay, first things first, we need to correct our inclination. And that's going to be rough, because that's going to use quite a lot of... That's going to use, probably going to use quite a lot of fuel. No, that's not what I wanted. All right. Uh, let's see. Ooh, potential intersect over there in 2 hours. First of all, first things first, we gotta correct our orbit. We gotta correct our inclination. This is stressful because yeah, we just don't have where we're just actually kind of short on fuel. That's the amount of fuel we have is actually very concerning. We're gonna have to be so efficient. Let's quick save, actually. One? Wait, what? Oh, no. I'm actually gonna reload that. No. I'm gonna reload that actually. Like, we cannot afford to waste any fuel. Point 0.3, it'll have to do. You know what? Actually, yeah. We used a bit of monopropellant. I think that'll be fine. All right, next. I see an intercept over here. It's not really gonna work, is it? No. Let's see if we can find some way to adjust an intersect. Nope. There. Got something there. Oh, fuck. Oh. Got something there. Got an intersect. 0.7 kilometers. I think that's gonna have to do. It'll have to do. All right. We got an intersect. That the important part is that we have an intersect. We have an intersect achieved. Let's just warp to that maneuver. 0.5 second burn. This is going to be a very precise burn. Let's quick save again. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's... Oh, no. What do you mean you don't have connection? Are you serious? What are the odds of that? Why do you not have connection? I have limited... I cannot turn it, but I can still... Apparently I cannot turn it, but I... No. Okay, hold on. I messed up. What do you mean you don't have connection? Well, it's already pointed in the correct position, at least. So I guess what we can do is just burn until we get there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Just do the maneuver. Please tell me that's good enough. Oh, I really should have put an antenna on. Damn it. Yeah, it's in the moon shadow, so we lost connection. That is something I did not I possibly foresaw. Damn it. I think that's okay though. Let me just switch to the lander and see if that's a good... see if our intersect is good. Is it? Here, please just delete the maneuver. I don't care if control is locked. Delete it anyways. I don't need the probe control to... Why do I need probe control to delete a maneuver node? It's just a maneuver. I should not need... Like, I really should not need a control to delete a maneuver node. That's dumb. That is silly. That's very dumb. Right now, I guess there's just nothing I can do until we get signal again. Can't really do anything until we get signal again. Dude, where is our signal? There it is. 6.6 kilometers. .9 kilometers. It'll do. It'll have to do. Yeah, it'll have to do. At least the rendezvous is at least gonna be on the light side of the moon. 700. Wait, 700. What? There is no way. What? There is no way our relative speed is that high. That is bullshit. There is no way our relative speed is that high. What? I don't... How is our relative speed that high? What? I don't understand. Why is our relative speed so high? Like, I don't have that much delta V. Why is our... Huh? What? Why is our relative speed so high? What? That's bullshit. That is actual bullshit. No, it says our... Wait, no. It says our relative speed is like 98. I'm confused. No, I think it's like at the... Oh yeah, okay. You're right. It's like, I was like very confused. Okay, yeah, okay. Because yeah, it says our relative speed at the intersect is 98 meters per second. I'm looking at chat. I'm calm down. I'm looking at chat. Okay, hopefully we have enough fuel to actually get back to Kerbin. Why is our time warp canceled? Oh, we have a maneuver. We have a maneuver. What's this? Oh, is that the satellite? Okay, whoops. Okay, let's just quickly do this maneuver. I think that's our satellite. Yeah. Okay, let's just quickly do this. And then we need to quickly switch back to the... Come on. Yeah, I realize what happened. I realize why. Come on, hurry up, come on. All right, perfect. There. It is now stable. Come on, give me the contract. Thank you. All right, contract successful. Cool. What are these orbits? Well, I mean, that's what the contracts told me. That's what the contracts are asking of me. Right. Okay. Back to the rescue craft. That's what the contracts are asking of me. Just play sandbox, yeah. All right, when is the intersect? 17 minutes. I don't know why when I time warp the intersect disappears. For some reason the intersect is disappearing whenever I time warp. 2-second burn. Intersect. All right. All right. Intercept in 60 seconds. 1 kilometer. It'll do. 1 kilometer separation will work. Because then after that I have to worry about can we actually get back to Kerbin? Because then I actually have to worry about getting back to Kerbin actually. Yeah, I'm gonna... Might as well use my IRCS. Since I have it. Alright, that'll do. Now the question is, do we have enough delta V to get back to Kerbin? That's the wrong way. Like to actually return to Kerbin. Yes, we do. Okay. We have just enough. Alright, we have enough delta V to get back to Kerbin. 325 meters per second. And then we'll switch. Alright. And then we gotta switch over here, and we're gonna need to start. We need to transfer the crew. First up, Seifert. Seifert, I need you to grab science. Do we have any, do we have any other science to grab? I don't think so. No. Alright, let's send her over to the rescue craft. Neither of these craft have docking ports. Neither of the craft have docking ports, and the lander is just completely empty. So I'm just gonna have to transfer them the old-fashioned way. So I'm gonna have to transfer the crew the old-fashioned way. For burn, try rendezvousing. Yeah, I know. Oh, but it's fine. No, they were supposed to come back, but then I realized they didn't have enough fuel to come back. Oh, geez. Back up, stop. Okay, we're good. Okay, Seifert, get on board. Alright. Bring up, and of course, make sure to bring all that juicy science with you. And next up, Jebediah. Do you have any science with you? You have some. So, do we have anything else on board? I think that is everything. Yep, alright, so we're just gonna... we're just gonna have to abandon... Yeah, we're just abandoning this in orbit as a symbol of my failures. Let's grab the science. Got everything. Yep, that's everything. Let's go. It's fine. I'm sure Jebediah is still enjoying this, as he always does. I know. Is it, you don't have to backseat. Don't please don't backseat. I know how to. I mostly know how to play the game. Yep, too far. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Got it. Made it. Hey, finally! Finally, Jeb and Seifert can go home. Alright. Let's head home. Let's get a nice... Ooh, that's way too... Let's get a nice re-entry periapsis. Let's aim for around, like 30 to 40 kilometers. That will do it. Yep, that'll do. Actually, we can probably even do like 50 kilometers. Yeah, we can probably do like 50 kilometers we'll probably do. Let's do like 45. Yeah. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean more precise maneuver? All right, their maneuver is actually in 1 hour. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Oh, okay. Oh, you can just type. But I mean, I have the precise maneuver, but I mean, I just have this. Like I have but also like I have the precise maneuver or mod. Oh, okay, I see. But also I have this I have this menu, so I have the precise maneuver mod menu. So yeah, I can just use that. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, let's go set that alarm. Let's set the alarm for that maneuver. No, not the apoapsis. For the maneuver, not the apoapsis. It's in 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's really all we have right now. That's still the closest thing we have. Why can't I go back to the Space Center? Why can't I go back to the Space Center? Is it because I'm too close to another object or something? I don't know. But okay, now I can go back to the Space Center. The connection. I mean, they are in. The crew is in control now. The crew is in control. Or was I in time warp? Is that why I couldn't go back to the Space Center? Because was I just in time warp? The crew is in control, so the connection doesn't really matter. Yeah, probably because I was accidentally in time warp and didn't realize. Min stat 1? What do you mean min stat 1 around? What? What? Min stat 1? What do you mean? Expanding station min stat 1? What are you talking about? Min stat 1 is a minma station. It's not a... It's... No. I say no. This is supposed to be a minma station. It's still en route to Minmus. Stupid contract. Anyways, surface outpost on the moon. This will be interesting because I've never because the last time I played KSP was years ago, so there was none of this. There's like actually there was none of this actually building stuff like. Back when building was only basically only a thing in mods, but now that's building is apparently just in the base game now. You don't need mods to build stuff. So I'm not really familiar with actually building bases. How do we even build a base? Do we just like just put something on the surface? Like we just land like a vehicle on the surface with a bunch of stuff? Let me just take a look at the details of this. It needs an antenna, docking port, and generate power. It needs 13 kerbals, 6,000 units of liquid fuel, 3 pilots. It's basically just a space station, but it's landed on the moon. 13 kerbals is a lot. 6,000 units of liquid fuel is also a lot. Back separator on an escape trajectory of the moon. Building your own ISS and KSP, nice. Maybe I should build like some satellite, some communication, some relay satellites around. Maybe I should I think about building some relay satellites around, like just in orbit. Do I have to use the relay? 70 Starlinks in orbit and prayed. Oh, there is a relay antenna here. I need more science first, though. Yeah, I mean, this build just perfect connection. with 70 satellites, starlings in the orbit. Pray they don't hit anything. Just like that's just like in real life. Kessler syndrome to the max. Yay! Hooray! I'm gonna wait until the moon guys come back, and we can get all that juicy science. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting around. Right now we're just kind of waiting. Because right now I don't really none of these contracts are really like really speak to me much. Like I guess there's these, like there's this one that's it's really easy. It doesn't pay a lot though. Not paying me much though. These guys want to land on the moon. I'm just gonna these guys want to land on these tourists want to land on the moon. I'm telling them to go kick rocks. There's these guys who are just going to be who are going to be orbiting the moons. These guys are going to be orbiting the moon, so yay. What I wouldn't give to be able to orbit the moon in real life. But yeah, right now we're just waiting. We're just kind of just waiting. It's fun. I mean, true. Landing on the moon is a whole other thing. You can just change the textures of your kerbals apparently. Huh. Alright, next maneuver is in 1 hour. 1 hour, who is that? Is that gonna be, that's the rescue, oh, it's the rescue craft. Yeah, honestly, yeah. And then there's the Minstat station, which is still en route to Minmus. And there's a tanker following. So basically, I had a contract to build a station around Minmus, but the station requires a lot of fuel. So what I decided to do is I send it up with the capacity to hold that much fuel. And then I have a tanker, and then I have a tanker that is gonna like refuel the station. It's just gonna fill up the station because I could not carry all that weight in one trip. Because I just do not have the capability of carrying all that weight in one trip. And then I'm probably just gonna crash slam the tanker into the moon, but I'm just mining true. And then I'm probably just gonna like slam the tanker into Minmus, but have it transmit some science before it impacts. True. I think Minmus is often said to be easier to land on than the moon. So yeah. Maybe I should have just gone and landed on Minmus first. Whee! Alright, it's just a 5-second burn. A simple 5-second burn, and these guys will finally be able to go home. Alright, perfect. Perfect. They're coming home. They have 46 meters per second of delta V remaining. Not even close. Haven't gone to Minmus station. You're not fair. I've actually never gone to another... Personally, I've actually just never gone to another planet. I do want to... For this playthrough, I want to at least manage to go to another planet. Jeb photosynthesized for a couple of days. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, not even close. A whole 46 meters per second of delta V remaining. Not even close. I'm just gonna set a maneuver here, and then just as an alarm, just for an alarm. That's in 1 day and 4 hours. Yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting because we don't really have. There's just nothing for us to do right now. They're like alligator plants. Maybe. Who knows what the KERBALs are? Honestly, I'm really just waiting for the moon guys to get back so I can get all that science. Guys, I'm just waiting for science right now. I'm just waiting for the moon boys, for the moon guys to get back with all that science. Oh, hey, these guys. Oh, hey, Morbiter 2 has reached the moon. Apparently has reached the moon as actually not quite yet. Actually, not quite yet. They have not quite yet, actually. I thought they did. No, they haven't yet. That's in 3 hours, but I don't have anything else to do. I actually don't have anything better to do right now. Few hours the rescue craft just left the moon, and just a few hours later, the tourists have reached the moon. Welcome to the moon. If you look out onto your wherever, you will see if you look out towards the moon, you might be able to see a moonlander, like somewhere over there. You may be able to see the moonlander. The moonlander that was just abandoned. You're gonna head out? Alright, thanks for dropping by, Noddles. See ya. Thanks for coming. Good luck, thanks. Alright. They are now in orbit. Is this rendezvous around the moon? Oh, cool. Oh, hey, that we got a milestone for that. Yay. All right, they have they're all right. They're done. All right, cool. All right. All right. All right. All right, back home. All right, cool. You have enjoy your like 5 minutes around the moon. Hey. You did it, guy. Congratulations on orbiting the moon. All right. Now it's time for you to go home. You said you wanted to orbit the moon. We are now orbiting the moon. You can go now. You can go home now. Y'all can go home now. No. All right, get ready to return. All right, perfect. Their work here. All right. Now you got. All right, your time. All right, your moon time is up. Time to go home. This thing still has so much Delta V remaining. I'm gonna set a maneuver there. That's for their return. That's gonna be in one day and 1 hour. Why can't I return? All right, they're on their way back. Do we got anything new? No, not really. Not really. I think I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna keep fast forwarding. Because we really have nothing new right now. We're just waiting. Alright, back to fast forwarding. I'm gonna stop tracking the debris, I think. Just to clean things up. Clean up my screen a bit. Yeah, I think we're just gonna swap to them and fast forward. Whee! I think they're gonna be landing on the light side. Yeah, they're gonna be landing on the day side. Re-entry in 5 minutes. Let's prepare for re-entry. Re-entry in 5 minutes. Let us prepare for re-entry. Let's quick save. Let's go. Re-entry in 60 seconds. All right, let's jettison the engine. We're gonna jettison the engine and prepare for re-entry. And position. Get into position for re-entry. Re-entry in 30 seconds. 30 seconds! Alright. Beginning re-entry. Beginning re-entry. Brace. I brought way too much ablator. I definitely brought way... I forgot to reduce my ablator, so I brought way too much ablator. Let's just hold her retro... That's honestly, I'm just gonna have Jeb hold her retrograde. Jeb. Yeah, I think that's Jeb. Jeb, or is it the probe core? Well, both of them are capable of doing so. Just hold her or in retrograde. Oh, we're actually climbing again. Yeah, we're actually climbing again. Maybe 50 kilometers might have been a bit too high. Yeah, maybe 50 kilometers was a bit too high. Probably should have gone with 40. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just gonna be a one more orbit. They're just gonna have to do go another orbit, which does suck for them, but oh well, I guess. Yep, and they're back in space. Yeah, that was 50 kilometers was too high. Let's just correct the trajectory for the tourists, so that they don't have to do two rounds. Look how nice I am to these guys. Look how nice I am to these tourists. Actually, they're going like. $30 might be too much. $35 might be too much. That's in 1 hour. Oh, we're not gonna get this. Oh, we're not gonna get the contract for landing and returning up from the moon. We're not gonna get the contract for landing and returning from the moon because this is a different craft. I realize. It has to be the same craft that you land and return from, but we had to abandon that craft. So yeah, we're not gonna get that. We're actually not gonna get that contract. That sucks. That kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. NGL. Both craft are actually gonna come down around about the same time. Like, that's 2 hours. And this one is going to come down at around, at when? Like, a few minutes before. That actually kind of sucks. You know what? I'm just gonna fast forward, I think. I'm just gonna time warp and see who gets there first. And see what happens, honestly. Yeah, these guys are gonna get here first, I think. They're gonna re-enter first. It's gonna be like one after the other. Three minutes. I think I have time to re-enter these guys before the actual moon guys return. Alright. Jettisoning the engines. And prepare for re-entry. This one does not have a pilot, so I don't have a... Unfortunately, this one I cannot just tell it to hold retrograde because I don't have a pilot in here. It's just the probe core. Yeah, we have time. Gonna be a few minutes. They're gonna be coming in a few minutes after. I'm just gonna have to manually hold it retrograde. The guys are past periapsis, but I think they should still. I think they should hit. They should re-enter. They should land, I think. They should get captured. They should end up suborbital, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, we actually just passed over the KSC. Well, not just passed over. It's like right, it's like over there. Are they not? Are they also gonna end up back in orbit? Well, that sucks. Well, I tried. 40 kilometers might have been in too high. Yeah, no. They're gonna end up back in orbit. Oh well. Oh, might as well, Whoa, 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 what is happening? Why are they still heating up? Why are you heating up? Yeah, they're gonna end up in orbit. They're gonna go back in orbit. Oh well. Well, sucks to be all of these guys. You know what? You guys get one more orbit around Kerbin. It's a bonus. As a bonus, these guys, you guys are gonna get at a bonus orbit around Kerbin, I guess. Congratulations. That'll be extra. Can we charge them extra for this? I want to charge these guys. I want to charge these guys extra for. Oh, hi Jack. Oh, space is fun. Space is good. Jebediah is being rescued from because he got stuck around the moon because he ran out of fuel. So and now Jebediah is finally coming back from the moon. His Hungian rocket fuel units. Wow. And then and the funny thing is, the rescue craft also almost ran out of fuel. The rescue craft also almost ran out of fuel, so you know that's great. I almost had to send a rescue craft to rescue the rescue craft. Wow. I mean, it wasn't even. I mean, of course, it wasn't even close at all. They had a whole. Like sent 2 just to be sure. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't even close at all. They had a whole like 40 meters per second of delta V remaining. They had a whole like 1 second of fuel remaining. The rescue craft had a whole 1 second of fuel remaining. Not even close. Delta route? Wow. Anyways, Jebediah will definitely be coming home on this round. Let's just hold her hold her retrograde and have Jebediah just gonna hold it retrograde, and you're gonna come back. I really should not have had my periapsis that high. 50 kilometers is just too high. It's just too high for actually for braking. Don't tell me they're gonna have to come back and do one more round. It's gonna be really annoying. Don't tell me these guys are gonna have to come back another round. They're gonna have to go another round, aren't they? God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, they're... oh, yeah. I definitely had my periapsis too high. 50 kilometers is apparently just too high. And so now they're gonna because they just skipped off the atmosphere. And now they're gonna have to come back another round. Which is gonna take like another hour. I'm sorry, Jeb. I'm sorry, Jeb. You're gonna have to wait for another like hour to actually come home. I really should not have had my periapsis that high. That was that was a mistake. It's fine. Next time for sure. Hey, look, we're passing directly over the. Hey, look, I can see the KSC from up here. Look, there's the Space Center right down there. So wave to the KSC down below. Hey guys, we'll have to see you on the next round. And back in space. And now we're back in space. This stream sure has been a lot of waiting around. In the meantime, these tourists who also went to the moon also kind of skipped off the atmosphere, so they're gonna have to come back around. They're also gonna have to come back around. Oh, whoa. Wrong button. Miss input. There was a miss. Whoa, whoa, miss input. There was a miss input. All right. Now the all right. Attempt number 2 of these re-entry. They don't have much ablator left. I kind of skimped out on the ablator, so they don't have much ablator left. If they don't, so they're gonna get slightly cooked. So if they don't, these yeah, these guys don't have much ablator left, so they're gonna be a little bit cooked. They might be cooked if they don't make it this re-entry. Like literally, they might be literally be cooked. Yeah, I maybe I shouldn't have skimped out on the heat shielding. That's fine. They signed the waivers, right? These tourists signed the waivers, right? Oh wait, wrong game. Yummers. Here we go. Things are gonna get very toasty. This craft is gonna get very toasty. But it appears they're gonna land in the vicinity of the space center. So that's nice. We can pick them up. It's easy to pick them up. Yep, and now we are suborbital. And our ablator is just about to run out. I actually don't know what happens when the ablator runs out. I think everything is just gonna get very hot very quickly. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yep, ablator's gone. The ablator is gone. Okay, I think they survived. I think we have survived re-entry. It lasted just long enough for us to survive the re-entry. Yeah, I think we're through the worst of the re-entry effects. Hold her steady. Steady. Hold her steady. We're kind of headed straight for those mountains, which is not ideal. Which is really not ideal. But anyways, re-entry successful. Yeah, we're kind of headed straight for those mountains, which is not great. Let's just try to keep our health retrograde, even though it's trying to flip over, but I'm gonna try to keep her pointed retrograde, just to make sure we slow down enough. Yeah, look at how completely charred that heat shield is. Okay, no, we're gonna land in. We're not gonna land in the mountain. Instead, we're just gonna land in this city. We're gonna land in the middle of this city. Like so someone in this city is about to have a very bad day. Alright, parachutes deployed. Okay, no, we're landing in like in a field, just in close to the city, I think. Yeah, we're landing in like on the outskirts of the city. That's fine. And now we have to wait until they actually come down because it's parachute just so slow. I don't know what's a good altitude to deploy the parachutes at. Ow, bonk, ow. They made it, yay! Good job, guys. You made it. Welcome back. Alright, contract complete. Contract completed. What do you guys want? Land on the moon? You can go kick rocks. This is pretty simple. Need to move Sat 3. Okay, we can do that. That's pretty easy. Right, it's Sat 3 needs to. Oh, it needs to make a tiny correction. Oh, that's gonna be easy. All right, just gonna fast forward. Yeah, with plenty of time until that maneuver. Fast forward. Oh, all right, and here comes the real re-entry. Point retrograde. This keeper held retrograde, and hope we actually we should re-enter this time. I think. I'm gonna be really pissed if we don't. I'm gonna be pissed if we don't get captured on this orbit. I'm gonna be pissed if we don't get captured on this orbit. But also, like, there's nothing we can really do about all these guys because, you know, like there's also like nothing we can really do. Like we're just at the mercy of atmospheric drag right now. We're just at the mercy of atmospheric drag, and we just our periapsis was just way too high. I don't know why I did my periapsis at 50 kilometers. That was just too high. The atmosphere is just too thin up here. Yeah, I'm concerned we might actually be going another orbit. We might be going another orbit. Oh, all right, Jeb, let's go another round. Yay! Woohoo! Another round. All right, here we go, another round. Get it up for round 3. I'm sorry, Jeb. Man. That's just really annoying. It's okay, at least Kerbals don't need food. Unlike me, Kerbals don't need food. Yeah, this sucks. My life sucks. At least the orbit is just really low now, I guess. Or maybe we're skimming the atmosphere. We're going to be constantly skimming the atmosphere, and that's going to bring us down. I don't know. Maybe our orbit is now just shallow enough that we can actually just constantly skim the atmosphere. Maybe, maybe we can just yeah, maybe we can just keep skimming the atmosphere. Apoapsis 100 kilometers. Yeah, maybe we can. We're just gonna be constantly skimming the atmosphere, and that'll slowly decay our orbit. 90 kilometers. Mm. Mm. 80 kilometers. Actually, yeah, I think our orbit is gonna decay because just by skimming. Our periapsis has decayed to 25 kilometers. Apoapsis is still in space though, and we're climbing. We're at 60 kilometers. Come on, I just need the apoapsis to decay below 70. Then we'll be good. Lesson learned, 50 kilometers is way too high of a periapsis. At least for moon return. I should just like aim for like 30 kilometers or something. Come on. I just want you to re-enter the atmosphere. Come on. I just want you to land. Please. Please. Yeah, we're gonna be very briefly exiting the atmosphere in 30 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna be out of the atmosphere for like 10 seconds, and then we're gonna be re-entering again. Okay, no, we're gonna be out of the atmosphere for like 4 minutes. Doesn't really help. Oh, hi Space Center. We just zoom past Space Center. Hello again, Space Center. I think this time we're definitely gonna re-enter the atmosphere, but unfortunately we're gonna be landing at night, which sucks. And that sucks. And here we go again. This time it's gonna be for real. 60 kilometers. I predict we're gonna land probably like around here-ish. Just like this, we're gonna be landing actually more like maybe around here. I think that's the water. Mm. Do you have any lights on this thing? I don't think this thing has any lights. Come on. Hurry up and hurry up and re-enter. All right, beginning re-entry for real. Man, this re-entry, even this re-entry is slow. Where's our pretty re-entry effects? Are we just re-entering too slow for we to get the pretty fire effects? Where's our? Come on, I want to see my pretty re-entry effects. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to send a second lander mission to the moon because we have not completed the. Because we have not completed the. Because since we had to abandon the lander, that means we haven't completed the contract to actually land and return from the moon. I want to download Firefly. I really should. I should download. I've been told to download Firefly. I should do that. I just keep forgetting. All right, re-entry successful. We're gonna be landing in the middle of a city. Again, someone is about to have a very bad day. Once again, someone down there is gonna have a very bad day. Ooh, we have temperature. Ooh, temperature. Hey, science. Organ mush delivery. Yay! Pretty sure we've landed in this city before. $5,000 meters. All right, deploying shoot. Shoot deployed. Welcome back, Jebediah. It's been how long have you been up there? Like a week? Jebediah, I think Jebediah's I think these guys have been up there for like actually a week, maybe like 2 weeks. Are we on the ground? We're on the ground. Okay. We're down. Welcome back, guys. Real quick, do I have a surface sample of this area? I don't. Perfect. Actually, Jeb, can you also grab a surface sample? Can you also grab a surface sample of this place? Jeb, please. That's annoying. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna transfer you over to here. And then Jeb's just gonna... we're gonna have to shuffle the things. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just recover them. Welcome back, Jebediah. Welcome back, Jeb and Seifert. Oh, look at... Oh, baby, look at all that science. Ooh, juicy, juicy science. Juicy science. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to bring back a vessel from the surface of the moon. Unfortunately, unfortunately, our lander ran out of fuel, so it's just kind of stuck. It's just kind of stuck orbiting the moon. It's okay. Next time, we'll try to do better with our landing. I'll plan a better landing. But, yeah. I will plan a better landing onto the moon, but, yeah. But, oh, baby, look at all that science. Oh, baby, science. All right, what do we want to do with here? I think we're gonna get the command modules. Yeah, we're probably gonna get the command modules. Might get this one. I might get advanced landing. And maybe heavier rocketry. Well, yeah, we definitely want command modules. I think we want advanced landing. And I think we want heavier rocketry. Or maybe we'll wait for heavier rocketry. Maybe we'll get advanced exploration. Precision engineering. You know what, I'll wait for now. I'll actually wait for now before spending in the. I'll probably just try to look up, like, I'll probably do a bit of research on what's good. But yeah, I think that's probably just gonna be it for now. Do you have anything? Ooh, this will be nice. That'll be pretty nice. These two will be pretty simple to do. Yeah, both of these will be pretty simple to do. Let's just, like, accept these real quick. And then... And then, I think that's gonna be it for now. That's gonna be it for. I think we're gonna stop here for today. Minstat 1 is finally almost at Minmus. It's finally almost at Minmus in 3 hours, so that'll be nice. Finally, they can. Those guys well, finally the Minmus station will be set up. Yay! But yeah, I'm gonna stop here for today. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. We might be continuing this next week. Yeah. I guess with that, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for coming. Bye, stream. Bye bye.